Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to our beloved lecturer Puan Mazliana. So we are from group 4. We'll present our group assignment that titled Budget Estimation and Planning in Costing, in Pricing and Allocation Distribution. So I am Muhammad Zahiruha bin Zana Anwar. Will present our introduction first. So in budget and estimation, budget and estimation is a essential way for project planning in construction management and play an important role in both pre-construction and construction phase of a project. In cost allocation distribution, every incoming cost should be assigned in the first site to the cost center responsible for authorization. So for cost planning is also an essential part of the project management process. So some of the benefit from this budget estimation and planning is first, a great ability to make continuous improvement and anticipate problem. Second, improve our clarity and focus. Third, a greater confidence in your decision making. And fourth is greater satisfaction with end result, and others some benefit anymore. So and for our objective is to ensure the client obtain an economical and efficient design in accordance with the agreed brief and budget, and to ensure that everything within the client brief is included in our cost planning process. So then I will pass to Muhammad Afif Aiman to continue our literature review. Thank you.
Included in the production and commissioning of the construction project. Moreover, estimation engineers often include an unexpected cost that may occur during production and commissioning of the planned project. Next is factors influencing cost estimation. After defining what is meant by cost estimation in construction, it is important to understand what factors are influencing construction cost estimation. First one is completeness of drawings and its standard. Second is requires tolerance. Third, specification and requirements regarding the quality. Fourth is buildability. Fifth is amount of load-bearing and non-load bearing structures. Sixth, extent of usage of information from previous construction projects. 7. Information regarding design coordination and structural needs. 8. Information regarding ground condition and foundation. And lastly is information regarding constraints on design and construction. For the approaches to cost estimation, there are two types of approaches, which is regression modeling and the case-based reasoning. Regression model is not very efficient in describing nonlinear relationship in regards to construction cost estimation because the relationship between the variables is multidimensional and results in multiple inputs and outputs. The major idea behind the case-based reasoning method was to implement knowledge and intelligence from previous cases rather than applying purely statistical methods. Case-based reasoning gives direction toward tailored software packages used by different companies in the industry to estimate preliminary construction costs. Next is cost estimation model. There are two types of cost estimation model, which is parametric method and case-based reasoning method. For the parametric method, it implies the usage of knowledge of certain physical characteristics and parameters associated to the project. For the case-based reasoning, it is outlined as a method that uses the answers from past expertise relating to the project to focus on the current problem. For the maintaining cost planning and estimating, the main reason of a cost plan is for building maintenance are defined as listed below. First one is determine the target cost limit for maintaining program works. Next is inform setting and analyze maintenance budget and available funding constraint. Provide the cost information to assist decision makers to make informed decisions. inform what asset investment are funded or not funded, and then revise life cycle cost plan. Lastly, ensure the employer is provided with best value for money for maintenance spend. Last but not least is the budgeting. Budgeting is divided into two categories. The first one is target cost and the second one is allowable cost. The target cost implies the total cost of the project is based on the balance between the added value desired by the customer and the price of the component needed for the project execution, whereas the available costs are based more on how much client is willing to spend on the project, and then the costs are benchmarked against the market cost.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Amsha. I'm from Group 4, trying to share my part of group. Alright, budget estimation technique. Budget estimates are predictions which are used to plan strategies and budget. Budget estimation technique divided into five. First is top-down estimation. Second, analogous estimation. Third, parametric estimation. Fourth, three-point estimation. And lastly is bottom estimation. Bottom-up estimation is the most effective to make estimation. Next is budget planning. Budget planning, definition of budget planning is the process of developing a budget for an organization, department, team, program, project, or initiative. Budget planning, there is 6 elements of budget planning. First, strategic planning. Second, estimate. Third, capital budget. Fourth, operating budget. Fifth, cash budget. And lastly is budget control. For costing. Finish costing. The way the entrepreneur calculates or works out how much each individual products, goods, or service costs to produce or sell. Component of cost. They divide to two, which is direct cost. Means direct cost is the amount of product made or sold directly. For indirect cost, business expenses or overhead payable whether its products are sold or not. About pricing. Definition for pricing is deciding what to charge for your goods or service. Factors that affecting pricing. First, how the competition price the goods and service you plan to provide. Second, expectation about sales and expenses. Third, how much money the owner wants for it to make. What suppliers pricing, payment term, and inventory cost. And lastly is market dynamics. Allocation distribution. Allocation refers to the relative division of the resource flow among alternative product used, while distribution means to the relative division of the resource flow as included in final good and service. Advantage. A good allocation is one efficient that allocate resources among product and user and compatible individual preference expected by the ability of the individual to pay. While advantage for distribution, a good distribution is one that is of just or fair, or at least one in which the degree or integrity limited within some acceptable range. Thank you. That's all from me. A good management gives big impact to country and society. Thanks for me. Salam.
By using various methods that being used in achieving the objective of the project. This covers the output of budget estimation technique and budget planning. First, budget estimation planning. In budget estimation planning, at first is top-down. The benefit is your organization relies a focused use of resources from individual manage application. Then, first implementation become a showcase for the identity management solution. Second is analog estimation. The benefit is analogous estimation typically does not require a lot of resources or time. This type of estimating can be performed with very limited available data. Then For the third is parametric estimation. The model are based on previous experience. Data you can validate yourself. You know already the outcome of a model based on your input. The same level of quality cost estimation is always available. Then 3-point estimation. The benefit is the project success factor are determined. Risks which might affect the project success factor are identified. For the last but not least, bottom-up estimation. The benefit is provide more accurate estimate than other estimating method because it call upon the expertise and knowledge of the people. Provide an estimate for each individual task or inactivity. So if plan change, new estimate can be easily produced. For the budget planning, in the budget planning, first we have strategic planning. The benefit of strategic planning is improved result and confidence. Then focus. It easy to lose all sense of organization, purpose, and direction in the preoccupational of day-to-day management. Second is estimate. The benefit is flexible areas of calculation. Then efficiency and cost control. For the third is capital budget. The benefit is capital budget help a company to understand the various risks involved in an investment opportunity and how this risk affect to return of the company. It help company to estimate which investment option will yield the best possible return. Operating budget. The benefit is the importance of operating budget is evident as you manage current expense, fixed overhead costs. Then project future expense. Evaluating actual past and current expense can benefit your budget going forward. If you underestimate last year or last quarter operating expense, you can write your new operating budget so more closely aligned with the actual need of your business.
Okay, for the part recommendation, firstly, develop a long-term strategy. Second, expansion should be governed by quality, not quantity. Third, a national system of industrial resistance must strive for balance among local responsibility, regional coordination, and national direction, support, and cohesion. Fourth, federal financial support should recognize different needs, abilities, and capacities to apply funds effectively. It should focus on spending modest amounts wisely with flexibility in the amount of funds for which an organization must apply. 5. For the fifth, coherent measures and guidelines should be developed for evaluation of federal, regional, and local assistance efforts for programs that are not performing. Remedial action needs to be taken quickly by a local board of directors. But for the last but not least, for the conclusion, management skills and function are an important attributes or an organization that can make or break it. The argument regarding which theory sums the whole job more completely is less important than deriving strategies that can help managers tackle various practical functions at workplace. The contemporary theories of management assist managers in effectively carrying out their jobs, keeping in mind the emerging trends and the factor of uncertainty. Thus, it will not be wrong to dump them as more wholesome as compared to the historical ones. That's all from us. Thank you.